Brandon Williams to get hurt in this game?
It was tough. I seen that he was going to the back, but I didn't think it was going to be to where he was going to be out for the rest of the game. So it was tough. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. For this play-in game that we have for sure. But you just hate to see him go down like that. He said he didn't know what happened, and it just happened out of nowhere.
Right. How hard is it to play in games like this? You don't have a lot of the starters out there on the court.
For me, I don't think it's hard at all. You just got to come out. It's a next man up mentality. You got to come out and just give 110%. No matter who we got on the floor, we just got to go out and just play the same game that we've always been playing at the end of the day. For other guys, I'm pretty sure they would have the same mindset, honestly.
Your thoughts on the matchup with Sacramento on Wednesday?
It's going to be a good matchup. It's win or go home now. So we got to come in ready to play.
Injuries have pretty much been the story of this season. How do you reflect on this season as a whole now that it's officially over?
It's just a
season, that is.
Just a series of obstacles and adversity that we dealt with throughout the season. It was a lot of mental frustration, it was a lot of emotion with a lot of stuff that went on throughout the team, injury-wise, and I feel like the way we handled it is the way, any other team would have. Just come out, keep doing the same things that we do on a day-to-day basis. Despite all the bodies that we lost, we still had guys come out every day and just put that jersey on, just go out and play hard, So it was just a series of just bad circumstances, I would say. And I feel like, the way the guys handled themselves, I give them their props. They had to play a good amount of the season without, majority of the guys on the team.
How are you feeling these days, especially since you've been coming back from injury?
I'm good, Main thing with me right now is just making sure I get my wind back fully, for the push that we're trying to make here at the start on Wednesday for this play-in game. That's just the main focus for me, making sure my wind is good to I can just be able to stay out there as long as I possibly can to be able to make an impact on the floor for my team.
Yeah, with just the trio of big guys, you, D-Live, and AD, how's it been figuring out, I guess, the chemistry between you three?
It's been a great process. We talk to each other a lot. We've learned a lot, and pretty much all the knowledge that AD is giving D-Live or me or pretty much vice versa, we all soak it up like a sponge, and we use that, and we try to implement that into every game that we play. So we just come out and try to take the things that we work on the practice court to the real game.
What do you like about that matchup against Sacramento?
That's a good question. Just coming in, we big just like they're big. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a good matchup. We're going to go in with the mindset of just, trying to run them out the gym for sure. But I know it's not going to be that easy at the end of the day. They're trying to play for something too. So we're going to be butting heads.
Appreciate it. Oh, sorry.
What was the difference between playing, obviously, you haven't played in a play-in tournament game before, but how bad did you guys want home court versus understanding that it's a possibility that you might have to go on the road and pretty much win 2 road games in order to just qualify for the playoffs?
Pretty sure everybody wanted it bad to just play at home, have that energy from the home team for sure. But, at the end of the day, we can use an away game and an away arena energy for our own use. When it comes to just being on the road. It's tough that we didn't get the home court advantage, but still a lot of basketball to be played. We can focus on all this stuff whenever the ball stops bouncing this season.